So it turns out there are only 2 buses a day, so I can't go and get anything to eat, but instead I sat down here at this bench and I want to share like just a goalless session. So I'm at the first distillation in my Korean project, and so the first distillations tend to be short, and so this is a good time to do them, to film it. Normally I get like 17 lines. I think that's 17. Yeah. But now in the beginning I tend to get really short ones. And so this is a good time to show that, show the distillations. So you can see that I have already checked this. I tend to go through the whole book before I do the actual distillation, but not always. But yeah, you will see that I'm also doing the Hansa, just because I already know a lot of characters and they help me remember the words. And also, I'm kind of a snob, so I like to know that they come from Chinese and it looks beautiful. So that's why I'm doing it this way. When I write normally, I don't tend to use them, but I do like to. So let's see, I think it's this order. I'm not sure. I'm not always sure of the order of writing the strokes, but as long as it looks decent. 실료. So that's rudeness. It reminds me of shitsure in Japanese. It's not the same, but it's the same first one, shir, because ancient Chinese, the Middle Chinese pronunciation of this character ended in a T, which you can still see in, for example, Cantonese. But T in Middle Chinese was borrowed into Japanese as either a final T was borrowed into Japanese as either T, like in ichi, or tsu, as in shitsu, which is this one. But in Korean it's always r. So shir. So 실료합니다. Okay. Oh no, I'm not there yet. Rudeness. Didn't write that. Okay. 실료합니다. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, actually I didn't notice my mark. I tend to sometimes write the marks kind of small, but it's not on purpose. Actually, this wasn't even small, it was just... oh well. And here, I don't know why the book had this in parentheses. 늦어서. But it's probably to illustrate that you don't actually need to have that. But I will have it here anyway. 늦어서. 죄송합니다. So I'm sorry I'm late. Oh yeah, I was supposed to have that. And Tagachi. You'll notice that I've written this T in the North Korean way. The reason for this is that I want to get used to reading that variant, because one of my goals in learning Korean is to go to Pyongyang to do research, and so I want to get used to that one. Oh yeah, I just skipped a line now, didn't I? Tagachi. So I actually prefer the South Korean one, the variant of this, because sometimes this one looks like Rir, and that's confusing. The T. But anyway, 따라 하세요. 따라 하세요. I'll save space by writing this in Japanese. But because with Japanese I can save space by writing this, but I wrote this in English. After me. So, 읽어보세요. 읽어보세요. So that's please read. Oops. So 읽어, I think that means read, and 보세요 means please see. So this would be something akin to 연드미때, 연드미때 그다사이, probably, in Japanese. And okay, this one already, no. Okay, ear, I guess from 1 to 4 would be 이래서 사갔지? What would that be? 사가지, yeah, 사가지. 학년. So, oh yeah, the reason I put this is because you can say just I'm first year of school to mean 1年生, which would be the Japanese alternative. So okay. I'll put the Nietzsche first here. Oh man, it's hard to write with the camera. Aiming the camera and writing at the same time. And with the wind, it's not getting any easier. But now that I have gotten this far, I can probably put something here to keep it down. Nice. Okay. Where am I here? 미국. Okay. 인사. I have actually seen the Hansa for this now. So it would be like this. 인사. I didn't know at this time that there actually was Hansa for it, but apparently there is. Now normally I wouldn't do it like this, writing Hansa, reading and meaning at the same line, but I did it now because I already know how to read these, and just in the off chance that I might forget how to read them, I just put it here to remind me. So that's insa, and then there's 0. Oh yeah, this is the Chinese character Yong. Now the reason that this is Yong is because when you have a Chinese character that's Ling, regardless of tone, when it's borrowed into Korean, it probably originally it actually had this pronunciation, like Ryong or something like that, but now this spelling is retained in North Korea, but the R has been lost from initial readings of Chinese characters in Korean, and so this is just Yong. So that's the normal one, and then there's this Kong. I don't know if there's a Chinese character for this one, but it's for phone numbers. What am I writing? Yeah, the other ones I more or less know. Cool. That's right. What am I doing? There we go. Cool. Higher? No. Okay. 그렇다. Okay. 그렇다. To be so. Yeah, that's right. Is that right? Is the next one actually. 그래요. I suppose that would be like this, right? With the thing. I didn't put it there because it wasn't there in the book, but I think it should be. Right. So let me just go through it. Let's see. 실력, rudeness. That seems about right. 다 같이 따라하세요. 민아대, repeat after me. 늦어서 죄송합니다. I'm sorry I'm late. 읽어보세요. Or 읽어보세요. I'm not sure exactly how they would say it. Please read. 4학년 1년생 or 연년생 and stuff. 인사 is a greeting. Yong is the normal one for 0, and Kong is for phone number 0. Ku is 9, and 그렇다, to be so. 그래요? Is that right? Okay. So that's... I hope I was able to aim the camera right. I forgot to put the date. Hope I was able to aim the camera right because I couldn't aim my hand while looking at the camera. So let's end this Spontaneous goal session. We're zooming in on the mountain. It's very beautiful.